Ryan Reynolds, the charming, witty superstar we all know from Hollywood blockbusters. For years, he's been praised as the ultimate leading man, with his sharp humor and lovable personality stealing the spotlight. But is Ryan Reynolds really as flawless as he seems? Behind the scenes, some celebrities have a completely different story to tell, from ego clashes to accusations of arrogance and even bullying behavior. A few of his co-stars and fellow celebs didn't hold back when sharing their not-so-flattering opinions. And trust me, you won't believe the harsh words some big names have used to describe him. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 celebrities who publicly dissed Ryan Reynolds. And some of these burns are absolutely savage. From subtle shade to full-on takedowns, these A-listers made their feelings crystal clear. And make sure you stick around till the end, because the #1 diss is guaranteed to blow your mind. Sami Giancala and Dina Cortese. Ryan Reynolds may have mastered the art of hiding his true personality behind a comedic facade, but that cover seemed to slip when he crossed paths with Jersey Shore stars Sami Giancala and Dina Cortese. The duo opened up about their less than pleasant encounter with the actor during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. When asked if they had met any rude celebrities in the industry, Sami tried to keep things vague, clearly hesitant to drop a major Hollywood name. After all, calling out big stars can sometimes come back to haunt you, Sami said.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not saying anything.
Me and Gina encountered a rude celebrity once. We don't want to say who it is. Don't want to say.
What show was she?
Joy, baby.
No, not for me. Not for me, Gina.
Was Joy rude to you, Nicole?
So mean.
While Sami was attempting to keep the star's identity a secret, Dina didn't hold back and spilled the tea, revealing it was none other than Ryan Reynolds. Dina added,
"Our separate thing."
He's a national treasure.
And I love him. I truly love him. I love his wife. I love his wife.
Him, but he was rude.
Who? Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
He's not great to us.
Oh, it was Ryan Reynolds.
Oh no! I love Ryan Reynolds still. Like I truly love Ryan Reynolds still, and I love Blake Lively.
Yeah.
So when he didn't want to be by us.
Despite the disappointing interaction, Sami showed grace by giving Ryan the benefit of the doubt, saying maybe he had a bad day. Rebecca Ferguson. Rebecca, known for her incredible performances and professionalism, once opened up about a deeply hurtful experience she faced while working on a film. Although she chose not to reveal the name of the co-star responsible, the details she shared about the incident were enough to stir major speculation among fans and industry insiders. Recalling the troubling encounter, Rebecca described how she was mistreated and disrespected on set. The experience left her feeling vulnerable and uncomfortable, and it became so intense that she had no choice but to speak up for herself. Sharing the shocking details, Rebecca said,
I did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star. Doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to try and not give this away.
Standing her ground, Rebecca didn't let the disrespect continue. In a powerful moment of self-assertion, she confronted the co-star and firmly stated,
And this human being was being so insecure and angry because this person couldn't get the scenes out. And I think I was so vulnerable and comfortable that I got screamed at. But because this person was #1 on a call sheet, there was no safety net for me. So no one had my back. And I would cry walking off set. This person would literally look at me in front of the whole crew and say, "You call yourself an actor, this is what I have to work with, what is this?" And I stood there just breaking, this happens. And I remember the next day I walked on and I said, "You get off my set." This is the first time I've ever spoken. I remember being so scared.
Yes.
And I looked at this person and I said, "You can F off. I'm going to work towards a tennis ball. I never want to see you again." And I said, "But the person can turn around and I can act to the back head."
Wow.
And I did. And I remember thinking that time, I was so scared. I feel it now when I'm saying it. But I thought, it shouldn't have to be that way.
This revelation left fans wondering, who was the co-star she was referring to? While Rebecca didn't name anyone directly, many believe she might have been talking about Ryan Reynolds, her co-star in the sci-fi thriller Life. The rumors gained traction because of several factors, including Rebecca's noticeable solo appearances during the film's promotional events, and previous reports suggesting Ryan's less than friendly behavior on set. Jake Gyllenhaal. Another Life co-star, Jake Gyllenhaal also distanced himself from Ryan. Many assumed that the bond would extend off screen, expecting the two to be close friends in real life. However, things might not be as friendly as they seemed. During an interview, Jake was asked about his friendship with Ryan, a question that many thought would spark stories of camaraderie and behind-the-scenes fun. But instead of the expected friendly response, Jake gave a reply that shocked fans. With a cold expression that said more than words ever could, Jake simply stated,
"Ongoing feud with Ryan. You know that guy. What's it gonna take for him to actually be BFFs with you?"
Well, I mean, in truth, there was a time in which we were.
And that opportunity has passed.
As everybody knows, Instagram had its way with our friendship.
Any words for Ryan, seeing as the next time we talk to him, he will be seeing that?
I have nothing to say to him.
His facial expressions spoke volumes, leaving fans and interviewers stunned. Morena Baccarin. Morena, known for her role as Vanessa in Deadpool, played a crucial part in the film's success. Her on-screen chemistry with Ryan Reynolds was praised by fans, making her absence from the promotions of Deadpool 2 all the more noticeable and suspicious. While fans eagerly expected Morena to be front and center alongside the rest of the cast during press tours and red carpet events, her absence did not go unnoticed. Reports soon surfaced claiming that Ryan Reynolds himself may have had something to do with it. According to these claims, Ryan allegedly demanded Morena's exclusion from promotional activities following a disagreement on set. Although the exact details of the disagreement remain unclear, the rumors quickly gained traction. Adding fuel to the fire, Morena was conspicuously missing from group photos at the Deadpool 2 premiere. While the rest of the cast posed together, Morena was nowhere to be seen. This absence raised eyebrows and led many to believe that Ryan Reynolds may have used his star power and influence to push her out of the spotlight. TJ Miller. TJ Miller, who portrayed the fan-favorite character Weasel in Deadpool, shocked fans when he revealed the real reason he stepped away from the franchise. And it all comes down to Ryan Reynolds. In an interview, TJ opened up about an uncomfortable experience on set that ultimately influenced his decision to leave. He explained,
"We had a really weird moment on Deadpool where he said, 'Let's do one more take.' And everyone was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then as the character, he was like horrifically mean to me. But to me.
Cathartic.
As if I'm Weasel.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So he was like, you know what's great about you, Weasel? You're not the star. But you just, you do just enough exposition that it's funny, and then we can leave and get back to the real movie.
So he's riffing.
Would I work with him again? No.
No.
I would not work with him
that
again.
much vitriol.
While Ryan was supposedly in character as Deadpool, TJ clarified that the comment didn't feel like a joke. It felt personal. The harsh remark left TJ feeling disrespected and uncomfortable. He stated that even if he were offered double the pay, he wouldn't work with Ryan Reynolds again. Tim Miller, the talented director behind the first Deadpool movie, shocked fans when he chose to step away from the highly anticipated sequel. The reason? According to Tim, it all boiled down to Ryan Reynolds' need for control over the franchise. In a candid statement, Tim shared his experience working with Ryan. Ryan wanted to be in control of the franchise. You can work that way, but I can't. If I can't win, I don't want to play. Tim Miller's departure from Deadpool 2 stemmed from creative clashes with Ryan Reynolds, who wanted full control over the franchise. Unwilling to compromise on his vision, Tim chose to walk away, leaving fans wondering how the sequel might have turned out under his direction. Many speculate that Ryan's dominant influence ultimately pushed Tim out. Scarlett Johansson. Ryan Reynolds' alleged insecurities and controlling behavior weren't limited to his professional life. They reportedly affected his personal relationships too. One of the most talked about examples is his short-lived marriage to Black Widow star Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett openly hinted that Ryan's jealousy over her rising success in the Marvel Cinematic Universe played a significant role in their split. She once stated, "I don't like jealous behavior. Controlling behavior is awful." Reports suggest that as Scarlett's career soared, especially with her Marvel fame, Ryan became increasingly insecure. Sources claim that he struggled with Scarlett's growing popularity and the attention she received, which led to tensions between the two. Ultimately, these issues contributed to the breakdown of their marriage. But Scarlett wasn't the only one who hinted at Ryan's insecurities. Before his marriage to Johansson, Ryan was engaged to singer Alanis Morissette. Following their breakup, Alanis expressed her emotional pain through her music. In one of her songs, she sang, "If I just say it's true, I'm unbelievably insecure, then I can move through it." The repeated mention of insecurity in narratives from both Scarlett Johansson and Alanis Morissette is hard to ignore. It paints a picture of recurring themes in Ryan's personal relationships: jealousy, control, and insecurity. Quentin Tarantino. Even iconic filmmaker Quentin Tarantino didn't hold back when it came to sharing his thoughts on Ryan Reynolds. While discussing Netflix's trend of paying huge sums to actors, Tarantino appeared to take a direct jab at Ryan Reynolds. He commented, "Apparently, Ryan Reynolds has made $50 million on this movie and $50 million on that movie. I don't know what any of those movies are. I've never seen them. Have you?" Tarantino's remarks seem to target Ryan's popular Netflix projects like Six Underground, Red Notice, and The Adam Project. These films earned Ryan massive paychecks, but Tarantino's words suggest that despite the hefty payments, the movies didn't leave a lasting impression, at least not on him. The fact that a legendary director like Tarantino openly questioned the relevance of these projects implies a subtle but sharp criticism. His rhetorical question, "Have you?" further hints at skepticism about the true impact or cultural significance of Ryan's Netflix films. Chris Columbus, the acclaimed director behind the iconic Home Alone movies, didn't hold back when expressing his disapproval of Ryan Reynolds' attempt to reboot the classic with a new twist. Ryan had planned an R-rated, weed-themed reboot titled Stoned Alone, which was meant to target an adult audience. However, Chris Columbus was far from impressed with this concept. He openly criticized the idea, stating, "This is just an insult to the art of cinema." Columbus believed that Stoned Alone disrespected the legacy of the beloved original film, which has remained a cherished part of holiday traditions for decades. According to him, transforming such a wholesome family movie into something centered around adult humor and marijuana use undermines the essence of what made Home Alone special in the first place. Gerard Butler. It seems even Gerard Butler couldn't resist taking a jab at Ryan Reynolds. When asked in an interview about the similarities between his action-packed film Gamer and Ryan's blockbuster Free Guy, Gerard's response left fans stunned. He said, "I don't know what Free Guy is. I don't watch Ryan Reynolds films." Gerard's dismissive remark not only downplayed the comparison between the two movies, but also suggested he had little interest in Ryan's work altogether. So, there you have it. The top 10 celebrities who publicly dissed Ryan Reynolds. From co-stars calling out his attitude to directors walking away from major projects, it seems even Hollywood's funniest leading man has his share of critics. But love him or hate him, Ryan Reynolds continues to dominate the industry with his wit and charm. What do you think? Are these criticisms fair, or is Ryan just misunderstood? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy celebrity stories. See you in the next video.